you. TGIF. As you could clearly see, I'm still here. And so I wanted to do a quick live to update my daily India talk. And I'm always talking about plot twist, plot twist, plot twist. Today, I was supposed to move all my stuff that I spent the week packing up, excuse me, back into that trailer. And God had yet another plot twist. And I'm so over it. Hi, Rashka. I don't know how to say your name. I hope I said it right. How you doing today? I am I'm frustrated. Frustrated and just over whatever this chapter of my life is. I'm over it. Other than that, I'm okay. You're from India? Well, my name is India, and I want to visit India one of these days. Soon, hopefully, whenever the next travel chapter of my life starts. But right now, God has me in a state of stillness, which feels like stuckness and which feels like torture. I'm over it. I'm so over it. But how's India? How's the weather? Oh, okay, cool. Happy to hear. So, my update is I was supposed to move my stuff again for like the umpteenth time back into this trailer. And I've tried to move my stuff back in there 3 times now, and it's not working for whatever reason. And I think after the 3rd time today that I'm just not supposed to. Like, whatever I got out of there is supposed to stay with me wherever I am. I tried to go on Tuesday. I plan to move the stuff. Hi, thanks for joining. Hi, Kesey. And I don't know your name. I tried to move the stuff on Tuesday, and I made a whole plan with the person that was going to let me use their truck. Girl, oh my gosh. With the person that was going to let me use their truck. And I forgot that there was no school. So then I planned to do it today. And yesterday I confirmed with the person again if they were sure that they could help me move the stuff today. And they were like, yeah, sure, no problem. Now, the one thing that they did say was that today it was supposed to rain. And I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Every single time that I've moved my belongings in and out of this trailer, it rains. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but it has to be some kind of sign. Because I remember before locking my hair, every single time I used to go get my hair straightened, it would rain. It would like defeat the purpose of me straightening my hair, which is why I started researching locking my hair. But I'm like, Doc, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Like, and I gotta move all this stuff that I spent the week packing up. Now, yesterday was a strange day, and I kind of just went with the flow of the day. I no longer try to predict the week or the month or even the year because my life changes every single day. So I came back here, me and my daughter had dinner last night, and I'm like telling her, this is our last dinner here. And after you come from school, we're not going to come back here. And I can tell that it's affected my daughter. And I got her to sleep. And then I'm like, I have some miscellaneous stuff to pack. And I'm tired because I get up at like 2 in the morning here. So I'm like, well, I'm going to take a little nap. And then I'm going to get up before I take my shower. And my last shower here. And I'm going to pack up the rest of the miscellaneous things. Now, when I went to take a nap, I didn't say out loud, but I did talk to God. And I said, God, just to myself, if I am not supposed to leave here, and if I am not supposed to go back and like live in this trailer, like something will happen. Something will prevent me from doing that. And in my head, I was thinking either the people I'm staying with, they're not going to leave like they did like yesterday, or the person who was going to help me move my stuff, like something was going to go on with them. What's up, Aztec? Thanks for joining. So I kid you not, I said that to myself. I took a nap. I woke back up at like almost midnight. And I looked at my phone to check the time. And why I got 3 text messages from the person who was supposed to help me move my stuff today. And I was like hesitant to look at it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, watch it be like something happen and they can't help me move the stuff today. And I kid you not. Thank you, Billy. I kid you not. I look at the text message and the person says, yo, my bad, I forgot. And I had a whole conversation with them just yesterday. And I'm like, are you sure you could help me move today? And they're like, yeah, I got nothing going on. Like, you going to do it in the morning after you get your daughter to school? I'm like, yes, because I want to get in and out and do it. And I have all the stuff packed. I checked the text messages and they say, yo, I forgot. I have some funerals to do today. So I can't help you move your stuff today. And hopefully we could plan for another day. And, you know, a whole bunch of sorries and like, I'll check in with you later. And so I was like, wow, what? God, what are you doing? What are you doing in my life? I do not understand that. I'm like, I don't want to stay here. I literally started crying, but literally no tears was coming out. Like, I know I did a live last week or maybe at the beginning of the week and I was crying. But the only time I can cry is like when I'm pissed, like when I want to fight somebody and I'm like super mad, then I can cry. But like when I'm sad or disappointed, I've been sad and disappointed my whole entire life. So going through all this stuff, like when things affect me that way emotionally, I can't cry. But like I have all the antics that go with it, but no tears. And I was saying to God, I said, God, why do you answer my prayers expeditiously and instantaneously in a way that I feel is keeping me stuck, keeping me stagnant, making me stay in stillness, making me be uncomfortable? And then when I'm asking for abundance and a breakthrough, it's nothing. I'm just in this state of stillness and waiting and being uncomfortable in spaces that I don't want to be, that God has actually brought me to, and now I can't get out of here. And I don't want to be here now. It's so uncomfortable and it's so I'm just over it. So when I seen that, I've been up. I have not slept. And I'm like stuck because I got my daughter from school today and there's just a whole bunch of shit going on, yo. And I'm just over it. And I just like, God, Like, literally, I just said that prayer. Like, if I'm not supposed to go, and then it happens instant. Not supposed to go, stay. Stuck. Something happened. I can't do it. And then also, I thought about, Dag, how did this person forget that they had a funeral? And then, if I'm being honest, hi, thanks for joining. This is my third attempt of trying to put my stuff back in the stupid trailer. I have no desire to go back to that house or like to that man or any of those things. But I have a thing with the number threes. If you watch my lives, this is my third time, and so the third time of the reason why it can't happen because someone else had to go to a funeral. I'm very into symbolic messages, and so I'm just here. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here, but I have removed whatever that option I thought of. Like, you know what, I still have this trailer that I own, and I'll go live in it. I don't have to live in somebody else's space. Now I have to change my prayers yet again to expedite the process to get me out of here. To go where, I don't know. Like, I wish I could just run away and up and move. I just don't know how to do it. Like, I feel so stuck and restricted. I feel like a failure with my daughter. And I don't want to be in this room. Especially because the little bit of things, like, I took everything off the walls. All my stuff is packed up. So whatever little inspiration I was trying to make here in this room is now packed up. And I don't want to unpack it. I want to get out of here. And so, and then me and my daughter just walked to the store. And I'm like, it didn't even rain today. It didn't rain. So clearly, God just has something in store for me. I don't know what it is, but I'm overweighting, yo. Yeah. I'm over it. And even seeing that message last night, I was really just thinking about, I need like some kind of release. The other thing I want to say is, I spent the week packing, and I was saying how my daughter has been like hugging me. Like, this was happening before when I ran away from her dad. She was doing the same thing, like hugging me, like being extra. She's very touchy-feely with me and very clingy to me. But like, when something's going on, like if I'm feeling sad or she's feeling away, she can't verbally express it, she'll start doing that. So like, all week I kept telling her, like, we're leaving here, and she started to do all that stuff of like hugging me more than usual and just like touching my face a lot, like all the stuff that she does to communicate. And I'm like, Dad, like, I don't know if I should like leave here, like, because I've already shared about the experience we had with her father. I'm like, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm strapped for cash. I have no car. I have no house. I have no nothing. I'm just in this space, and I'm trying to be positive and stay sane for my daughter. Do you know, all week my daughter keeps unpacking. She keeps unpacking the bags. So there's like 3 bags, like the bag of blankets. She keeps unpacking. She unpacked that last night again, and then her bag of stuffed animals, she has unpacked. And then her other bag of stuff, she keeps unpacking. So I packed it all up again last night. And then look, there's the one thing that's up here. She's had this one little stuffed animal, and she keeps taking it out of the bag, and she keeps putting it back on the wall. So I'm just like, that's why I said that little prayer last night. Like, God, I don't know what's going on. I don't think my daughter wants to leave, but I don't want to be here. And I definitely don't want to live in a trailer. But if I live in a trailer, she can either stay with me, or I'm going to have to be reliant on this person that has harmed me and her to at least, like, bathe her and get her dressed so I can get to school. And then I was just, like, really coming to terms with, like, yes, like, yesterday was my last day doing this crazy commute to get my daughter to school. Like, my sole focus is just my daughter and get her to school and stay sane. And it's been a hell of a year trying to do that. And so I'm just over it. I'm at my wit's end. I'm over it. And it's uncomfortable here now. And like, even with even with my friend, like I'm saying hi, we're being cordial. But I don't want to be somewhere where I have to be cordial with somebody and feel like I'm at work. I want to be around people I'm totally 100% comfortable with. Like being cordial and comfortable is two different things. And it was comfortable, at least for the things that I could swallow and not say nothing and just like make it through the day, make it to the next day, and like stay emotionally available for my daughter. Now, like being cordial is fake. Like I don't like being fake. I'm not a fake person. So I get out of here. And it's like physically impossible. And then all the stuff I just packed up, it just took me a week to pack up. I'm just in one little space, one little room. Like I've accumulated so much stuff. I've spent so much time taking things out that trailer one by one by one by one. I just want to throw it all in the trash and like get on an airplane and get out of here. Go away. So that was pretty much my update. I'm still here. And I don't want to be here in the timeline that they gave me, or should I say she, because it's all her gave me to be here. I wanted to expedite that some way, somehow, and I don't know how to do that. Like, for the first time in my life, I don't know how to, I feel like I don't know how to take care of myself, and I don't know how to provide for my kid, even though, like, I'm doing it, but it just feels so restricted and so limited, and I hate being limited, I hate being restricted, I hate feeling lack. And I want that for my daughter. I mean, she's totally fine, she doesn't care as long as she's in, like, a safe space, which this is a safe space. But just like the things that I have to do to get her back and forth and get myself back and forth and like stay. I'm just over it. I'm over it. So that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Trying to think if anything else happened. No, that was just it. Like God expeditiously and instantaneously put that stamp in the plans of getting out of here in that fashion. I'm sure I'm gonna get out of here, but how? I don't know. When? I don't know. And like being in an unknown space is like being in a gray area. And I'm in Sagittarius. I don't like being in a gray area. I'm very black and white. Yes or no, this or that. Happening, not happening. Like I don't like to be in a gray area. I don't like to be in the space of the unknown fucking galaxy or what is it called? I can't even think straight. I'm so upset. I'm like upset, but not upset like mad, just like upset, disappointed. And it's weighing on my mental health. I walked and got my Celsiuses today. I'm like, why am I staying sober for? I'm telling you all the stuff I went through. I should drink or smoke or pop pills or do something. I mean, I already know that's not going to help me. But I am just feeling like I need a release of something. I cannot stay here. I don't want to go through this. I hate this chapter of my life, God. I hate it. Thank you for that affirmation, Pana World. I don't want to unpack this shit. I am so over this. I am over it. And I need a release of some, and I don't know how to get it. I don't know what to do. And like even in a little bit of time that I've been here, I went out, not like on a date or anything, but I went out. I tried to sign myself up. I did sign myself up for karaoke. That didn't work. And then there was one other time I went to go see my favorite band here where I live play. And then like it just didn't go according to plan. And then when I'm here with my daughter, I don't ever go anywhere. I don't go out. I don't do anything. she stays sleeping. Those 2 times that I went out randomly, as soon as I got back, she like woke up and like hugged me and then like cuddled with me for the rest of the night. And I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be going out. I don't think like what am I supposed to be doing, God? I don't know. You're not providing any answers. And every day I'm praying, talking to myself, driving myself crazy. I ain't getting anywhere. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or how I'm supposed to be doing it or any of this stuff. I'm just over it. I'm over it. But that's all I got for you today. These people are going to be here shortly. And I'm tired of being restricted to this room. Especially I took all my inspiration down off the walls. That was my one thing. I was all packed up in these suitcases. My manifestation wall that I created. Trying to stay sane. I don't even have that to look at. Stop doing that, yucky. And it's not even like it's nice outside. Like I can go out and like walk, or it's getting cold. Like all the things. I get seasonal depression. Especially the colder it gets, the darker it gets early. I don't want to be in this room, man. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this space. I want to be in this chapter of my life. And now I was just thinking, God, you're keeping me here, and I don't want to be here for my birthday. And I can't even plan to be like, I don't know where I'm going to be at my birthday, because my life changes every day. Every day. However, I can't even think a month ahead. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. But I was just so excited when I was doing my live yesterday. Like, I've made peace with it. I'm going to be in this trailer. I'm going to celebrate my birthday by myself. I don't let anything ruin it. And I definitely don't want to be in this room. So, I don't know. I need to get to the gun range. I've been saying that all year. I need to get to the gun range. I can't even do that. I need to get to the gun range and shoot my gun and let out some aggression. And I want to get myself a bow and arrow so I can go play archery. I can't do that. One thing I was able to do was I was able to get a gym membership, so I can work out. But my daughter's probably not going to go to school on Monday. There's no school on Tuesday, so it's going to be a short week again next week. And we're going to be stuck in here. So, I don't know. I'm so annoyed. And that's all I got for y'all. Unless you have like some questions or some feedback or something, I'm just going to get off. Raul, hi. What's up? And I don't have any snacks. I don't have any food. I backed up and I threw away everything. Like I try to eat up everything that we had here. And I don't want to ask for a ride to the store like I was just doing every Saturday, getting a ride to get stuff for my daughter. I don't want to do any of this stuff. How am I doing, Raul? I don't even have an answer for you, friend. I don't. Don't open the window. It's cold. It's over this chapter of my life. And I wish I could just blink and be somewhere else. And be wherever my future self is supposed to be at. I wish I could expedite the process. That's what I wish. That's how I'm doing. And I can't. And I don't even have a release. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, oh, I have my gun. Like, I want to go to the gun range, shoot it. Can't. And I'm still trying to get my bow and arrow set. And how am I going to do that? So I don't know. I'm going to be stuck in this stupid room for the next couple of days. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. I live in O Block. What's O Block? No. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Or shall I say, where is that? O Block. Very interesting. Now I know where that is. Oh, Chicago. No, but I was supposed to take a trip to Chicago just last year. And it didn't work out. Like, anything I've been trying to do is not working out for me. God just wants me to stay still and stuck. And waiting. I'm over it. But no, I was supposed to go to Chicago last year and I didn't get to go. And I still want to go. I've never been to Chicago. But I want to visit. So whenever my traveling era starts back up, I'll visit there. But should I go to O Block? What's in O Block? Is that in there for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter said yeah.
Perfect.
My dream is to live in USA. What's your dream or dreams?
Yay! Yay!
What?
Yay,
Is it
yay,
Chicago's
yay.
in the USA?
Yeah.
Can you not stand on my legs? Oh, you said go, but it's scary. Oh, okay, thanks. That's what people say about like the hood or the gangs or whatever. I'm from the hood. Like there's gangs and hood in every city you go. So I was actually supposed to be visiting a friend there, and then it just didn't work out. And I'm doing whatever kind of kid stuff they had there. So eventually I'll get there. But my dreams are just to travel the world and meet as many people as I can meet, have as many experiences as I can have, try as many foods as I could try, speak as many languages as I could speak, and just like connect with people and make memories with me and my daughter. And then also I want to be a global paid orator and get paid, stay over there, baby, get paid to speak and teach and share my story and teach people how to, tap out of the system and create and build their own system. And so this is very interesting that I'm like sharing my story of this stuff that I'm going through, because I started my entrepreneurial journey here on YouTube when I was traveling and doing my travel business. And, before I built my own businesses, and then I transitioned over to Facebook and Instagram. And over there is where all my success stories are with, my sauce and my catering and my events, my annual events. And I did that for like a good 4 years. And I thought that's what was going to like launch me to the next level. And then God said, plot twist. And then I'm here. So I haven't. Hey, my love, please be careful. Watch your step, okay? So I do apologize that I am just sharing my struggle story that I'm going through in real life, in real time, here every day doing my India talks. At some point in time when life aligns, I will show up on here and get back to teaching, because it's something that I really enjoyed. I want to teach personal development to people and teach people how to develop personally and transform and transition their lives in whichever way that they see fit, through health, wealth, parenting, business. And so that is what my channel is supposed to be about. I'm just going through my own transition. I don't know what to call it. And so instead of being afraid to show up on here, I am authentic, I am genuine, I am real, and I don't have anything to hide. And I think it's great to just share what you're going through and not try to show up on social media and try to be perfect and try to act like you're in a space and in a place that you're really not, so that it looks amazing on social media, and then you're hiding behind the phone. I don't hide behind the phone. I don't hide behind reality. You know, I show up, and so every day here I'm just showing up, one, for myself so that I can be consistent, and then two, to share real things, because the internet is so fake. Hi. The internet is so fake, and we got AI, and got people, you know, pretending to live a lifestyle that they're not living, or making the type of money that they're making. Nobody's being real. Nobody's sharing like their struggles or their heartbreak or their suffering. And so that's what I'm doing. And I will share when I get to the other side. And when people ask me, like, how did I do it? Or what have I gone through? It's documented. Because documentation beats conversation. Yes, I said hi, Raul. And Pana World, you said, teach me everything you know. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, at some point in time, I'm going to get back on my page. Because I'm on my page, sorry. We'll start showing up teaching strategies and techniques and tips on how to start your personal development journey. But right now, I just cannot do that. So to remove any excuses, because that's one of my models, no excuses, get it done. I am showing up here as is, man. Showing up and sharing my life, and sharing my story, and sharing the things that I'm suffering and surviving through. Because one of my quotes is, nothing you suffer through and struggle through goes wasted. It all goes towards your purpose. And so I don't want to get through it and then come back and try to teach lessons on something you didn't see, something that you weren't a part of the process. I want to share it while I'm going through it, so that when I get through it, my lessons of overcoming and transitioning and leveling up, you can say, oh, I watched her do it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I show up here and share stuff that other people may not share, or other people may be embarrassed or try to hide or don't want people to know. So, like, that's been my year. My 2025 is my year of plot twists, my year of homelessness, my year of the unknown, my year of the snake, you know. 2025 is the year of 9, and it's the year of the snake, and you can either slither or you can shed. So I've been doing a lot of shedding this year and replenishing, and, you know, building new skin, tougher skin, and not letting anything break me, as much as life and people and places and spaces and experiences are trying. Nothing can break me. So instead of crying about it, I show up here and I get this shit off my chest, man. I'm gonna talk about it. So that was my India talk for this today. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the feedback. When I come on here, it really does help me to kind of shift and like talk through it and shift my perspective, shift my point of view. And, you know, that's just what it is. So I was feeling really sad today and very much disappointed about God answering my prayer. Because I was just like, please, I want to get out of here. I'll be wanting to run away. And then I talk, I pray. And like when I want to run, God makes me stay still longer. And I'd be like, Dad, like, why don't you answer my prayers about abundance and breakthrough just expeditiously? But there's a quote that I always see. I almost see it like daily. And it says, if God is making you wait longer, that means the blessings that he has in store for you are bigger and more than what you could ask for. So try to remind myself of that, because other than that, I'm a little crazy. My love, watch out, honey. If you have to go potty, go to the potty. So with that being said, I gotta try to scrape something together so me and my daughter could eat dinner. And I'm gonna wrap it up. And I'll check in with y'all tomorrow, or it's the weekend. Maybe I'll come on later for my later crew, because I know they're at work, but at least y'all did check in and say hi. So I will leave you with my 3 lifestyle lessons that come directly from my life, my heart, my trauma, my suffering, more importantly, my survival. Number 1, don't allow anybody to label you. Those who try to label you want you to live in lack and not your purpose. They see something in you that they don't want you to see in yourself, which is usually your gift, the thing that is your purpose and makes you purposeful. They want you to wake up and live and lead with the label so that you will live a life of lack, limitation, and loss. And you were born to live your purpose. So don't allow anybody to label you, including yourself. Number 2, never, ever, 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 no matter how I'm feeling, that makes me smile. Never, ever, 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 ever let anybody put you in a box. Those who try to put you in a box is simply because they cannot get out of theirs. And if you allow anybody to put you in a box, they then will try to put you in a ditch. Ask me how I know. And 3, don't forget to turn your life into a lifestyle. The way you do that is by simply taking your life into your own hands and participating in your own rescue and saving yourself. Because absolutely, positively, nobody is coming to save you. You must save yourself. And the best way to start the process of saving yourself is by first destroying the person you were told to be. You have to destroy the person you were told to be in order to become the person you were born to be. And you start destroying the person you were told to be by starting your personal development journey and starting to develop personally. And you do that by tapping into yourself more and out of the world less, so that in return, you can save yourself from living the consequence, which is the life that your parents want you to live, the life that society tries to create for you to live in, and the life that the school systems and the job systems try to program you to live within. You were not born to simply work a job, pay bills, and die, okay? No, sir, no, ma'am. You were born to live your purpose, and you were born to live your birthright, which is a life of abundance, prosperity, and a life of luxury. And if you need to figure out what your purpose is, you simply do that by figuring out what problem you were born to solve. We all were born to solve a problem, to make the world better while we're here, but more importantly, when we're not, aka your legacy. So the sooner you figure out what problem you were born to solve that helps other people, the faster you will just automatically be living in your purpose. And you will live that life of abundance, prosperity, and luxury. So that's how you do it. And with that being said, don't forget you are both a limited edition and an endangered species. So start acting like it.